Hey guys, thanks for joining me. On this episode, we're doing a deep clean on rims and tires. So stay tuned as I show you how we go from this to this. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me on another episode of MD Workshop. So on today's episode, we are looking at a question asked on my Facebook page. How do you go about properly cleaning rims and tires? So what I'm going to show you is one of the three methods that I use when cleaning wheels. First, on the concourse, all that means is the wheel comes off, and this gives me an opportunity to clean the fender lining and everything on the inside of the actual where the wheel goes, and it also gives me a chance if there's any if a CV boot has torn or anything, I clean all of that up. And then with the wheel off, I actually make use of a machine polisher to clean the inside of the barrel. I use clay bar. It's a bit more labor intensive because I try and get rid of all marks when necessary, and then also on the inside where the lug nuts go, the front of the actual rim. So it's quite a labor intensive product, but this is, as mentioned, is a concourse, so this is for like a showroom clean. The second one, the one we're doing in this video, is a deep clean. So the wheel is attached to the car, and we use quite a bit of products and chemicals to get the job done. Third one is a maintenance. So this is what I will regularly do on my car. The deep clean, the second one, that one I would recommend you do every 3 to 4 months. It's a very labor intensive clean as well. So the maintenance is the one that you do. The third one, the maintenance, is what you would do when you clean your car. If you wash your car once a week, a couple of times a week, or every second week, a maintenance clean is what you would do. And thus you use maybe 2 or 3 products to clean the face of the rim and the actual tires. So with that out of the way, I just want to show you guys all the products that I made use of in this clean, and just to give you guys an idea as to the type of products you can make use of. Obviously, it's not limited to this, and FYI guys, it might look as if some of the stuff are being a bit repetitive, but as mentioned before, this is how I go about cleaning or doing a deep clean on the car, or on the tires actually. I think the nice thing about these tutorials is that you can feel free to actually take away what would work for you. If there's a 5-step process and only 2 works for you, then so be it. If all 5 work for you, that's also perfect. So feel free to comment and let me know. First up guys is the DNA long wheel brush. As you guys can see, it's got, the bristles are quite long. It's got a little stopper over here, so it can stop you from actually going too far. There was a little rubber grommet here, but it came off. But this is quite long, so if you've got quite a big rim or broad rim, it's quite long enough for you to do the job. The nice thing about this brush guys, where the long wheel brush can't work anymore, this one comes in. The bristles are a little bit more harder, but they're not that hard that they would actually scratch the clear, but it is strong enough to remove any stubborn debris or dirt that the long wheel brush just couldn't get off. So I put this in the video, but I didn't need to make use of it. Next up is my actual wheel brush. This I use to clean the tires, and I also use this. The bristles are also quite they're not super soft, but they're also not hard, so they won't, once again, it's not going to scratch the actual clear coat on the rim. So it actually has it's got the dual purpose to clean the face of the rim and to clean my tires. Then a wash mitt, then a detail brush. Before I move on to the chemicals, I just want to just let you know, I purposely made use of different products for every single step. So I use turtle wax, I use shield chemicals, I use DNA, I use car chem, I use Bliksem, a fantastic all-purpose cleaner. Just follow, if you do use it, just make sure that you do follow the actual dilution ratios. It's a highly concentrated product. But the reason for me making use of all of these chemicals is just to show, don't be afraid to try different products, no matter how well priced, or I think the bad word is cheap it might be. I think a lot of times we just associate, if it's too well priced, it's not going to work. And in this case, I showed that I used products that are a little bit more expensive, products that are a little bit that's on the cheaper side, and I achieved an amazing result. For the iron remover, Total Wax Redline, I followed that up with Shield Chemicals Matte Cleaner. The reason why I put it in this bottle is with me redoing my garage, the actual bottle fell and actually cracked the neck of the bottle, so I just transferred it over into this bottle. What I do, however, love is this trigger. This thing atomizes lovely, so it worked in my favor. After that, I made use of the Bliksem APC. Then for protection on the actual room when we're done cleaning, I made use of Maguire's Quick Wax. The reason why I made use of that is just to show that you guys can use whatever quick wax or spray sealant or SiO2 infused product that you guys have at home, but just apply some form of protection on the actual rim, just as it helps you, or it will help you in the future, so when you clean off the rim, that it's a lot more easier. The dirt it's not stuck on the actual clear of the actual rim, and also it's a much more pleasant means to clean your rims and your tires. And then lastly, I made use of Garchem. Hey guys, I'm sure you can agree with me. The rim and the tire came out looking excellent. They came looking out phenomenal. You know, the rims, you know, the actual metallics and the flakes just popped up again. You can see the flakes in the actual rim. All the marks that were on there were a few marks and spots that you know I had to get rid of. That's why I actually, you know, I did about 3 passes with regards to cleaning, and also the tire came out quite nicely. So let me know what your thoughts are. Would you follow this procedure from A to Z, or do you think there's a few things that you will skip? I'll be more than happy to hear what your thoughts are if you put in the comment section below, and what your thoughts are just in general with regards to tires and cleaning rims and tires. If you haven't done so, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please consider clicking the thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And yes, for us in South Africa, I hope you guys keep warm and I hope you keep safe. You know, with this winter that we're having at the moment, it's quite cold. And up until the next episode, remember, don't just clean our cars, let's make them shine.